If you're looking for a way to add value to your home but don't want to make a huge investment, then this week's Weekend Makeover might be just what you're looking for. Here's William Meyer, the owner of the Artistry Gallery in Atlantic Beach, to show us how to turn an ordinary wall into a marble-looking masterpiece.
The materials you need are inox trowel, which is like a stainless steel trowel with rounded beveled edges. You need the plaster. There's a couple different companies you could order online. Maybe a bucket with some water, some wet rags, a drop cloth. The first step is to make sure that the primer is flat. That way it has more absorbency for the plaster to stick to. And then you trowel the first coat, which is called a butter coat. I tinted it to a burnt umber, kind of a taupey chocolate brown. And this is just the first coat. You trowel it up in circular motion. You try to do more organic shapes to get more of an organic feel once you polish the plaster. You usually trowel it like just like a real thin skim coat, so not even a 1/16 of an inch. And usually the plaster dries 50% lighter. It takes about not even 2 hours to dry. And then you come back and trowel a second coat in the same manner. You sand the edges down and get rid of any burrs, but this is pretty smooth right now. So yeah, you do the same thickness on the second coat. Doing a skip trowel, you have to lightly put the trowel at a 45-degree angle, a real low angle, and do more of a skip trowel and smooth it out. So one is to put it on. You put it on and then you smooth it out. You work back into the wet plaster is the best way to smooth it out. When you're coming to the corner, you work your way off the corner. Sometimes in the corners, if you use your scraper, you just take it and get it in the corner like that. It's a lot easier than using the trowel. You got to wait at least all this darkness has gone away to where it's monotone, and then you can tell if it's dry. Then we let the 2 coats dry, and then now we're doing the third polishing coat. We waited 24 hours for that to dry, and now we're going to start troweling the third coat. We're still troweling in real short organic strokes, and we're going to trowel the wall in a spiral that's organic in nature as well. You want to keep your trowel really clean. So as you can see there, it starts to dry up. You don't want little specks of dried plaster scraping through the different layers, or else it'll leave a line. And there we go. When it's 50% dry, that is when you polish it with a burnishing trowel. It's smaller in nature, so you have more firm steel there to compress, and it's easier to polish with a smaller trowel. The plaster has limestone in it and Carrara marble dust, and that's what allows you to polish it like marble. And usually when you polish, you would polish it just real lightly, and then you can put some more weight into it. You don't want to go into any areas that are still too wet, or you'll pull it up. Because as you can see right there, it starts shining up like glass. Anywhere there's a dull spot, you spend a little more time trying to polish it up so the sheen is consistent throughout. The final step would be to polish it and then wax it and then buff it and to a high sheen. The benefits of Venetian plaster is it's a high-end wall decoration. You can incorporate different colors, designs, such as stenciling or embossed designs. It's a high-end product, but an eco-friendly product as well, so that it adds a lot of value to the house.
Thanks, William. For more Weekend Design, be sure to check Jacksonville.com every week. For Jacksonville.com, I'm Amanda Warford.